Welcome back, Guardians. My name's Afion. In today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how you can defeat Skolas now that he has no burns. So the gameplay that you're going to see here is from our actual first run of Skolas. We managed to defeat him first time round without any wipes, so pretty pleased with that. But I'm just going to share with you all the tips and tricks we use to get through this fight, and hopefully you can then use them and get through the fight first time yourself. So before we get into how we actually beat Skolas, I'll just quickly talk for a moment about the changes that they have made to the actual Skolas fight. So the first being that they've taken away burns. So snipers, rockets, all your weapons with elemental damage are going to cause less damage than they would in a burn week. So where we were doing 8,000-9,000 upwards, we're only going to be hitting, I believe, with Aphrodite Spear I'll hit 2,000 without weapons of light, 3,000 with weapons of light. So it is a big decrease, but they have lowered his health to compensate for this, so it does balance out quite nicely. They've also made it so that the enemies such as Shanks, Captains, etc. will spawn based on damage to Skolas' health. So this can make it very easy to control the room. What I mean by this is, if you know that the poison's about to kick in soon, if you know the mines are about to kick in soon, then you can ignore Skolas, keep away from him and clear out some of the enemies in the room. That way, when you've got to go for the mines, you've got less things to worry about, less things to have to deal with. And that is what we primarily tried to do. The fight probably could have gone a lot quicker if we went more at Skolas, but we wanted to make sure we had as little to deal with as possible. Next, I want to talk to you about the poison. So, as you know, you will get a taint, and then you'll need to have all of you alive to keep passing the taint around, as if someone takes the taint from you, then you then become immune, so you can't just take it back. So you've got to try and keep all your teammates up here. I was trying to save myself res, as you can see there, so that he could revive me. Skolas come, and then we realised that one of our fighting was about to die from the taint, and I was the only one who could take it. So I used the self res, nearly didn't make the jump there, but managed to quickly get to him and absorb the taint. So this is the main thing you're going to have to deal with, is the taint. You're going to have to work on sharing that about between you. One thing that we did to make sure everyone was on the same page and everyone knew when the time was once we hit 10 seconds, whoever had the taint started counting down. That way from there, we knew we needed to take the taint, and there would be no mistakes. There would be no, oh, I didn't think it was my turn, or oh, I didn't realise. You're going to have someone counting down, it's going to be there, and everything's going to be a lot more smoother during this fight. So we found the best way to move around the room as well was to go from side to side. As you've seen so far in the video, we've been taking a lap around the room, and I believe at this point we're getting quite close to mines. You can see there I'm actually not hitting that much with a sniper. You can cause him a lot of damage, and we probably could have killed him off there if we carried on, but the mines have spawned. Now, you're not really going to be able to send one person for these mines, because you've still got to deal with the taint, and also the time they spawn, the distance away they are. It is best if you can get at least 2 of your teammates to the mines. We actually go for all 3 together and then back into a safe corner to finish Skolas off. But if you get to this point in the fight, then you've nearly done it. Once you get to that second set of mines, all you have to do is work as a team, keep sharing and passing around that taint, and then eventually you'll have no mines left, and you can just deal primarily with Skolas, who by this point is going to be on low health. So if you have gotten yourself to this point, then well done. You'll have nearly done it. You just need that little bit extra to get the final bit done. So now that the mines are dismantled, we are back up in the final spot, getting the final mine, which was quite lucky because we've got a bit of cover here. And now we can just focus on bringing the last bit of Skolas' health down before he spawns in any more enemies for us to have to deal with. Personally, I think the fight's a lot better this way. I think it'll be more accessible to people who say did not have Galahorns before, did not have high impact snipers with certain specs on. So I think this way round it's going to be a lot better and a lot more enjoyable for everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have found it useful, then leave a like. If you'd like to see more daily Destiny videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.